Hello, and welcome to another Music Ally Need to Know, our regular mini guides to trends, technologies, and startups we think you need to know about. In this NTK briefing, we're going to run through the background and essentials about NFTs, then look at some of the practical how-to sides of it, and finally look to the future, where we think it's going. Non-fungible tokens, to give them their full name. Non-fungible means that each one is unique, one of a kind. They're not like a cryptocurrency, where 2 bitcoins are interchangeable. If you own an NFT, you are the only person to own that one. It's not so different from, say, a limited edition numbered vinyl release, really. Well, it is in another sense. NFTs are entirely digital things. You buy them online, with cryptocurrency or with regular fiat money. They live and are stored entirely online, and they are created and tracked using blockchain technology. An NFT can be any digital item, a photo, a video, a piece of music, or combinations of the above, a skin from a game, a tweet even. What many people think they know about NFTs is that they sell for shed loads of money. And it's true, they have. The music artist Grimes sold $6 million worth of NFTs in an auction earlier this year. Digital artist Beeple sold an NFT for $69 million through the auction house Christie's in March. The early headlines were all about the stonk-busting prices being paid for NFTs. Then the backlash came. What you need to know about the backlash is basically 4 things. 1. This isn't about normal people. It's about super rich people, many of whom made their fortunes in cryptocurrency speculation, splashing out to be cool. It's like Russian billionaires buying expensive art with the main purpose of being seen to buy expensive art. 2. Even the crypto millionaires may get a shock if their NFTs disappear, in the short term because someone has hacked and stolen them, or in the longer term because the digital infrastructure could vanish. 3. NFTs are killing the planet. The environmental costs, like those for cryptocurrencies more generally, are awful. 4. NFTs are crashing. Those initial stonkbuster prices were a short-lived fad, and now the prices are falling fast. It was a rapid boom, and it's going to be a horrible bust. We'll come back to points 2 and 3 later, but points 1 and 4 are correct. The initial hype was fueled by a narrow group of crypto evangelists, and prices have fallen. This is the point where NFTs should be sparking our ideas, because if they are cheaper, and if they are accessible to a much wider group of people, they could become something that is a powerful part of the artist-fan relationship, and not just in terms of fans paying money to the artist. There are a growing number of startups thinking about this too, and working with artists and labels. Among those we'd recommend exploring and talking to, Fanaply. They are running with the digital collectibles and proof of fandom idea. Crypto.com, which is launching an NFT marketplace for musicians and other creators, and which is thinking about the longer-term creative potential. One-Off, backed by Quincy Jones and $63 million of funding, which is working with artists and says it's tackling the climate impact of NFTs. Pixelinks, founded by musicians Plastic Man and Deadmau5, which is looking into the intersection of music, games, and NFTs. Genies, a startup that recently took investment from Warner Music Group, which is exploring that same intersection. Opulus, an offshoot of distributor Ditto, which is experimenting with tying music rights to NFTs. Royalty Exchange, which recently launched the first music publishing rights NFT with rapper Lil Dicky. Endless, the music-making app startup, which has been minting some NFTs with musicians based on tracks created using its software. Async, which is playing around with the idea of programmable art NFTs, including releasing music NFTs as a series of stems. And Autograph, founded by Super Bowl legend Tom Brady, with Spotify, Apple, and Live Nation execs on its advisory board. Just these 10 companies alone show that a lot of effort is going into looking beyond NFTs as just overpriced animated GIFs, as far as musicians go. And we expect plenty more startups to join them in the coming months. And actually, another useful way of doing your research is to get involved with NFTs as a buyer. You get an appreciation for how easy or how difficult it can be to do it right now, and you get a fan's eye view of what feels appropriate and exciting, and what feels like a cash grab. Our list of startups can help you to do that, as can spending some time digging around the key NFT marketplaces: OpenSea, Rarible, SuperRare, Nifty Gateway, and Foundation. These also have resources for creators which explain the process and costs of minting, creating an NFT. The more you learn, the more you'll understand whether this is all something that could work for your artists. Here are some recent examples of NFT sales that we think are genuinely creative or groundbreaking. Dance label Monstercat has launched a series of 1,000 NFTs that cost just 50 cents each, with the aim of encouraging buyers at every level to be able to take part. Rapper K-Camp launched a series of lottery NFTs, named after his biggest hit, styled as lottery tickets. They will enable fans to win prizes and experiences through his rare sound community. Imogen Heap, one of the earliest artists to dive into cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, worked with Endless to turn improvised music into NFTs, with the money shared between her various collaborators. Lupe Fiasco tied his Food and Liquor NFTs collection into a live stream and to AR filters for use on Instagram and Snapchat, while sending signed merch to randomly selected buyers. And Lil Dicky worked with Royalty Exchange on that first publishing rights NFT. The winning bidder will get a slice of the royalties for his song Save That Money. The caveat is how much that money really is. The song has earned just $2,634 of royalties in the last year. Now, let's look ahead to what might be possible once you start thinking of NFTs as digital collectibles that can be proof of your fandom and can give you a whole range of digital or even physical rewards. Owning an NFT by a favorite artist might grant you show-offs, some exclusive filters for Instagram or Snapchat that only NFT owners can use. You might get special badges that you can use when chatting on Twitch or YouTube, marking you out as a superfan. You might have the right to get artist-branded skins and other items for various games and virtual worlds. There might be an exclusive line of merchandise only for the NFT owners. Access. Your ownership of the NFT might give you an invitation to an Uber-exclusive Discord server, frequented by the artist. You might get exclusive live streams from the tour or the studio, or even get to hear new music before anyone else. Rights. And if the Lil Dicky idea catches on, NFTs might even bring rights with them, and a share in the recordings and/or publishing for an artist. This might not just be an investment trying to make money. It could be about having a stake in your favorite artist's success, about feeling truly part of their growth process. At our recent Sandbox Summit Global event, Grant Dexter of Startup Fanaply suggested that the future is about proof of fandom, status, utility, and engagement. These will be the reasons people buy, or earn, they don't have to be sold, NFTs. If you think about an NFT as perhaps the next reinvention of the traditional fan club, rather than as a weird blockchain money-making scheme, it starts to feel more exciting, but also more of a creative thing for the artists. What kind of rewards does their latest project, whether that's an album, a tour, a film, or something else, lend itself to for NFTs? What sort of thing would their fans love? But remember those other elements of the backlash we mentioned earlier on? The environmental impact of NFTs and the risk that NFTs could disappear through hacking or through companies shutting down. These are legitimate problems, and some heavy resources are being thrown at trying to solve them. If you're interested in exploring NFTs, it is important to engage with these questions and do your research on the work being done to answer them. Thank you for watching this Music Ally Need to Know on NFTs. You can find our previous Need to Knows at this link, learn.musically.com/NTK. And you can tuck into all of our previous coverage of this topic at musically.com/tag/NFTs.